One of my siblings sent me a letter last week threatening to sue me if I write about them in my next book. I'm not surprised about this and I'm not afraid about this, but I will take this opportunity to tell you what the law says. Always consult a lawyer. What the law says about what you can and can't write about somebody, and also my personal views about how much we should or shouldn't say about other people. The law is really simple. Don't lie about anybody. Don't violate anybody's privacy. First one's easy because you probably have too many true stories to even fit in this book. And I'm going to advise you to remember that it is very hard to get a reader to care about you, the protagonist. And the way that they're going to care about you is not by you dishing dirt about some stranger they've never even heard of. A captivating story shows a definite change in the main character from the beginning to the end, in their thinking, in their actions, in their ability to not get in their own way, in their ability to stop making the same mistakes that they've always made. The focus needs to be on you as a protagonist, learning, growing, evolving. So keeping the focus of the story there also keeps you from dabbling too much into other people's business, because your reader doesn't care either, I assure you. Next, privacy. If anyone ever had to sign a HIPAA form, don't write about that shit. It's a good idea to avoid talking about medical conditions or procedures that people have had, especially if you're privy to that information, but it's not public knowledge. That could definitely be considered invasion of privacy. Also, sharing private communications. I don't share text messages or emails or letters that I've exchanged with anyone. Also, with dialogue, be very careful what you put in quotation marks. If you're putting something in quotation marks, you're saying, this person said this thing, okay? Obviously, that's what quotation marks do. Take a look at whether you remember if that is exactly what they said and whether it really makes a point of moving your plot forward, or it's just something nasty that you wish the world knew. One of the most satisfying things for me as a writer is the things I don't say. Is when I tell a story and anybody who was there may clearly notice the details I'm leaving out. And usually the details I leave out are damning details, because you can tell a story without throwing people under the bus. Even if maybe they really deserve it, in your opinion. It's not your job to get the whole world to share your opinion about anything, especially not in a memoir. People are going to read a memoir and enjoy it if they see themselves in the book and if they gain help and hope and encouragement that maybe they can get through the hard parts in their life a little more easily.